better make this quick before the Florida storms roll in. They're coming. Today we're talking about the 10 most common side effects that you'll experience when you get started on the ketogenic diet. My name is Ashley and let's get to this. So today, the side effects. If you're just getting started, you're definitely going to experience some side effects that are totally normal. I just want to mention right off the bat, I'm not a doctor. Everything, all the information I'm giving you is just from personal experience and research that I've done on the keto diet to help you make this an easy lifestyle and get started on something and avoid a lot of the common pitfalls that can happen to a lot of people when they get started on the keto diet. So, number one, muscle cramps. Muscle cramps can happen when you deplete your muscles of water. And when you deplete your muscles of water, you're going to be losing a lot of minerals. And the mineral loss is what's going to cause cramping, especially cramping in your legs like Charlie horses. One way that you can help avoid this is by drinking lots of water and also adding in some magnesium citrate. Now, if you have any kidney problems or anything like that, definitely check with your doctor, or if you're on any medications. If you're just a generally healthy person, adding in some magnesium is a great way to help you avoid the muscle cramps. Number two is sleep issues. So sleep issues is another really common thing. You start the keto diet and all of a sudden you wake up at 3 in the morning and you can't sleep. It's a struggle. Now there's a couple different things. For one, when you get started on the keto diet and you stop eating those carbohydrates, you don't need as much sleep. So you might actually sleep less just naturally through the keto diet. Now, if you find that you're having serious sleep issues, then you can also, this is a great time for you to have some of that magnesium citrate, have that before bed. So you just take one dose of it, it helps you with the muscle cramps, and it'll help you sleep if you take that before bed. Another common reason that people experience sleep issues is if they're consuming lots of food that has histamines. And so what you can do is you can cut back on the cheese you're eating, the avocados, bacon. Those are typically foods that are high in histamines, and that can cause sleep issues in some people as well. Eggs also has a lot of that also. So you just want to be making sure that you're eating plenty of vegetables, but that could be another reason why you may be having the sleep issues with keto. Number three is increased urination. So you have to go pee all the time now all of a sudden. It's like you're pregnant, right? What the heck? Once your body burns through that glucose that's stored in your liver, your body's going to be flushing a ton of water, and it's going to be coming out as having to use the bathroom often, and this is a good sign. Plus, your kidneys are going to be excreting a lot of extra sodium as well, which the excretion of the sodium and the flushing of the water, it's all going to come out as frequent urination. It should only last 2 or 3 days in the beginning, but you're definitely going to notice this, and just know that this will go away and this will go down with time. Number 4 is constipation. So as I mentioned before, your body's flushing a lot of water, and constipation is actually a sign of dehydration, which can be common when you start the keto diet. So make sure you're getting plenty of salt on your foods, so you're replenishing that electrolyte of the water that you're flushing, and make sure that you're drinking plenty of water as well so that you don't get constipated. And you can also make sure that you're eating foods with plenty of fiber. With the keto diet, that shouldn't be an issue. And also with the constipation, magnesium citrate is going to help you there as well. So as long as you're taking that at night before bed, you should have no problems and you should be good to go. Side effect number 5 seems like it is the total opposite of the last one, is diarrhea. So some people experience diarrhea when they get started on the ketogenic diet, and that is most commonly because of a misbalance of your macronutrients. And a lot of people make the mistake of cutting back on fat when they get started, and they eat higher protein, and that higher protein can actually cause the diarrhea. So you just want to make sure that you're getting plenty of fats in there, and you shouldn't have an issue. But also, you're going to be releasing a lot of inflammation in your midsection. Depending on how inflamed you may be, you may experience more diarrhea than someone else who doesn't have as much inflammation in their gut area. You can look into a sugar-free Metamucil if you do have you know, if the diarrhea is causing a lot of problems for you, that is something that could help you there. Number 6, some people experience stinky breath, and that's actually the acetone being produced that as one of the ketone bodies. This is normal. This will not last. It's going to probably last 3 days to a week maybe, but it's actually a good sign that your body is producing those ketones and that you are transitioning to burning fat for fuel. If the acetone type of breath doesn't go away right away, maybe it lasts a couple weeks or longer, there are some things that you can do to help with that. First, really good oral hygiene. Make sure you're brushing your teeth 2, maybe 3 times a day. You can also try increasing your water intake, and if it really bothers you, you can slightly increase your carbs a little bit. That will slow down the amount of ketones your body is producing, and that will help that a little bit. But I would just ride the wave because your body is burning the fat that it's supposed to, and this is a great sign that you're in ketosis and you're doing great. I'll just warn you though about sugar-free gum, because a lot of those contain aspartame, which is a totally different topic, but aspartame has been shown to kick you out of ketosis, so I would just maybe not do the sugar-free gum and just try brushing your teeth to help you with those symptoms. So the storms are rolling in, so I'm gonna try to finish this inside. You guys are kind of getting a sneak peek of my new kitchen behind me. I wasn't revealing that until later, but I want to finish this video for you guys. So number 7, flu-like symptoms. So as you get started on the ketogenic diet, you're going to experience some flu-like symptoms. Not everyone does though. This is called the keto flu or induction flu. It usually happens within the first couple weeks. Some people experience it after the first full week. Some people have it within just a couple days of starting the keto diet. This is one thing that usually throws people off, and they usually quit when they experience the keto flu. So I wanted to make sure you knew about it and understand that it's totally normal and that is going to pass. Stay the course. Don't give up when you experience keto flu. Common side effects of the keto flu are headaches, irritability, being tired, you know, just feeling not yourself. This is totally normal. One thing you can do to help you with this is make sure you're getting plenty of salt, make sure you're having that magnesium like I mentioned before, and also exogenous ketones can help too, because in the beginning when you're shifting from burning glucose to burning fat for fuel, that can be the most difficult time, and by giving your body exogenous ketones, they will help you get over some of these flu-like symptoms, and they'll help you kind of get into this lifestyle with the least amount of issues and difficulty. Which leads me to number 8, which also exogenous ketones help with, and that is sugar cravings. So once you deplete your body of the glycogen stores, all of a sudden you're going to want sugar. Your body wants to replenish the carbs, the sugar. That's normal. So you know that's going to happen. So you want to make sure that you are eating plenty of, like I mentioned before, the salt, but also fats. Really up your fats, especially in the first week. You might be eating a ton of calories, and this is totally normal. I just want you to know that you're not going to be like that all the time, and you're still going to get results. You really need to listen to your body, and if you're experiencing those sugar cravings, especially by day 3, I've found with myself and a lot of people that I work with, they experience their cravings right at day 3, and that's typically when you've depleted the glucose stores, and all of a sudden your body wants the sugar. Exogenous ketones, like I mentioned before, will help with that so much, because when you're flooding your body with those ketones as your body is starting to produce ketones, it's going to help you so you don't have those sugar cravings the same as if you didn't have it. So I recommend maybe trying out a 10-day experience for that time. The max ketones that I'll put a link in the description. Max would be my recommendation for someone getting started on the keto diet, because the max ketones have the highest absorption rate of any other ketone out there. It's the same ketone produced by your body naturally, so it's going to really help you with these symptoms. Okay, side effect number 9, dizziness and tired feeling. So you might be feeling dizzy all of a sudden, and that's really because your body is flushing those nutrients, everything out, and so you're going to feel, you might feel a little dizzy. And what you can do is you can replenish those missing electrolytes by eating foods that are really high and rich in potassium. My favorite is avocados, but there are others like leafy greens, broccoli, dairy, meats, poultry, and fish. Also, you need to make sure that you're adding plenty of salt to your food. Even just drinking some broth can help you because there's extra salt in there with the broth. Just make sure if you're on any sort of blood pressure medication that you talk to your doctor first when you're increasing sodium intake. And really, anyone who's on any sort of medication should really talk to their doctor before changing their diet over to the ketogenic diet, because it does shift things with your hormones and just different things. So you just want to check with them and make sure that you're doing it right. And they may give you some recommendations on different amounts of magnesium, different things that you can do. And especially if you're on any sort of blood pressure medication, I know you're going to be losing that excess sodium. So you definitely need to replenish that. And it's a little bit different for you. Your condition might actually improve quickly. And if you're taking that medication, you just really have to be careful. Okay, and number 10, and that is the reduced physical performance. So if you're an athlete, if you work out often, if you lift weights, and then all of a sudden you shift to the keto diet, you're gonna notice a very, it'll be noticeable change in your physical performance for a little while. And this is often caused by dehydration from the keto diet. You need to make sure you're adding plenty of salt to the foods that you're eating. And it's going to change as you become fat adapted. Sometimes it can take a few weeks to a month for your body to really get used to burning fat for fuel, especially if you're an endurance athlete. It's really because your body is trying to get used to burning fat as its primary fuel source instead of glucose. So this can take a little bit of time, and just let your body get used to it. The thing is, once you do switch over, you will have a huge advantage of burning fat for fuel, because fat burners are able to go longer distance without needing to refeed their carbs. You're gonna have energy for longer, more sustained energy, and it's really worth it to push through that initial performance loss in the beginning. Okay, so pretty much all of these side effects can be helped by increasing your sodium, as long as you're not on any medication and don't have any kidney problems, adding in the magnesium citrate before bed, and drinking plenty of water, and really just giving yourself time to adjust to this new lifestyle. Upping your fats can help as well, and making sure that you're eating plenty of food your first week especially, and don't let yourself get too hungry. Listen to your body signals, and that can help you a lot as well. So thanks guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and check out my channel. I have so many tips and tricks to help you with the ketogenic diet. Thanks guys for watching this one. Take care.